Hi guys. Right, I'm going to fit the front footwell carpet now. I've taken out the plates so I can tuck it underneathly. So I'm just measuring it up. I've measured the actual width a bit over as usual so I can cut and trim to suit. Because when you pull, stretch, it can be out of shape before you know it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm lining that up now, and I'm going to cut in. Once it's drawn with a bit of chalk, a bit of nice chalk's a great thing. Right, so I don't want to just cut a slit in here and then sort of crease it all in. So that is the centre of that area, and I want to just cut in enough to match almost that, if you will. Pardon me. Right, so what I need to do now, do the same with this one, and what I'm going to do with this one, if I can, is try to get the circle in. So what I'll do is I'll just split down so far, and then I'll just taper all the cuts here, and we'll see how we go. Okay, so I need to slice in there, and I can see how deep I need to cut it in and what I need to cut out. Yeah, I can go that way. Okay, same with this one. This is really thick. This one's a lot thicker than my last one, from a different company I might add. So I think I might be plugging these boys. I think they're called Harrison's trim, I think. But yeah, they're a great price, and the quality is it's really good. It really is good. So let's have a look. I can go. It would be easier if I could measure it, wouldn't it? With a tape measure. But, you know, we'll just wing it, Ralphie boy. We'll just wing it. Okay. So I reckon, yeah, in a bit more. A good way, because it won't harm to go beyond. Because they're getting plated anyway. So we'll try it again. Some crease on there. Because I don't want it to hinder the accelerator any more than it bloody does. You know. Alright, let's have a look here. So that's up to the mark. And that's up to the mark. Yes, I'll give it another inch, I think. Another inch. This is tedious, isn't it? But, you know. Give me an inch, I'll take you out. I know what you're talking about. Oh, you missed the shifter. So yeah, I've got 2 inch. There we go. That's it. See, because most of that's going to be waste anyway. Going to be tucked up underneath. I won't be spraying any glue on that because I want to play with it. So I can do that as and when I'm cutting and trimming. So, yeah. That's that one, that's it. Jesus Christ, you know what I thought I'd done then? I cut one big hole. No! We don't want that. Right, so we'll check it again now, just to make sure that all the corners go in, etc. Like this bit's down here. Let's turn it around, I don't know if you're going to see that. That bit there, that's getting glued last, so I think what I'm going to do is along this whole thing here, I'm going to start at the bottom and roll it in rather than roll it out. I think that would be the easiest. Ooh, he's thinking now. Well, we'll see anyway, eh? We'll see how we're going to work it. But for now, I'm just going to check that it all goes into place quite happily. And I've got enough going to go. Is that an actual vent? Or is it just a covering for the pipe, I think? Yeah, it is. Oh, alright, I'll have to. Oh, shit. Is that? Must be in there. Okay, so it's the engine bay that goes to. Now, I need to have a look under there. Oh, I just took it. Oh, it's a naughty thing to do. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay. Yep, I got plenty. I literally have got loads. Okay, so before I go to stick and glue, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the wheel arch trims off that are on the inside, and I'll make a start then. So for now I'm going to turn the camera off, only because the areas I'm at is a little awkward, and the camera will probably get wet because it's absolutely sheeting it down out there. I don't know if you can hear it. What I have done, I found out the reason why I still got wind noise on one of the other clips is because it's got stereo microphones. So there's a left and right microphone on the camera, I found out. It doesn't have a plug-in mic, which is a shame, but never mind. But I think I've reduced it because if I remember rightly, I'd listened back to one of the clips and I could hear sound in one ear but not in the other, as in the wind noise sound. So it made me look at the camera again, and I realised that there's one either side of the camera microphones for that whole stereo effect. So there you go. Hopefully now when I'm out on a windy day, like I was earlier, we shouldn't hear any wind noise. If we do, I've not cured it, and I'll have to go back to the drawing board. Right then, boys and girls, I shall see you shortly. Oops, I nearly dropped it there. I don't know if you can hear the rain, but it is lashing down out there. Well, what I've done, I managed to not get too wet. Open the doors, get the trims off. I've started gluing now. I've glued it to the base there. I've started to glue the back of this, and then I'm going to glue the floor, and I'm going to slowly fold it over so it fits right nice. And then we'll see the finished project. I can't shove it anywhere, the camera, because there's stuff everywhere. I got a right mess going on here. All the seats are covered. The walkway I need clear to walk back and forth. So, yeah, well, let's put it down to the magic of cinema. So far, so good. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, we're getting there. Tell you what though, even with the windows open, the fumes. Yes, happy days. There you go. As you can see now, that's all in up to there. I don't need to go under there because that's where all the tools are going to be housed, so I don't know, we put a nice carpet on it. And yeah, happy days. So the false floor in to go back in here now to cover it over, and I'll be a happy boy. Yes, tidy job, just trim off the edges there, put the rails back on, and we're lapping all the way to the bank. Look at that, it's just great stuff. I'm going to give them a respray, I think, those plates. So yeah, we'll give them a bit of a spray. I don't know, I might go silver with them or something, just to see. Or black, we'll see now, or even grey. Dare I say it. See, this isn't grey, it's actually anthracite, so, but it looks lovely. And the soundproofing that it's going to create now, even more so. When I shut the doors, these are like nice heavy doors. Yes, I love it. There we go. Back to you, campers. Bad take. Right, hi guys, well, I'm back again. A little later on in the day. Well, it's kind of late at night actually, to be perfectly honest. what I've been doing, as you can see, I've changed all this now, put on the trim, looks great. That's one colour to the other. That's the first stuff we bought. This is the second stuff we bought. This is a better quality and it was cheaper than this one. But hey, all I gotta say is well done, Harrison's. Harrison's Trims, somewhere up in West Yorkshire. Been a great bunch of guys. They were really fast on delivery, and even when they boo-booed, they rectified it really nicely and within the 24-hour cycle, so that was great. But as you can see, again, up there, all done. Now before I was speaking about doing this area here, and I said I'd show you in behind at my wiring, I now need to create a fuse section here for all of this, because it's all down the front and under the hood or the bonnet, depending where you're from. So I want it up here so it's easily accessible. And I got my little panel that I made that just sits up. And there you go, all hidden, all nice and tidy. So yeah. What I've done is, like I said, I've taken all the cupboard doors off. I'll be redoing them before they go back on, painted. Since them cupboards will be painted. The conduit is going to go there to house the cable in. Trunk in, that's it, trunk in. Same one up there. That's a project for tomorrow. So I'll be doing that tomorrow. And I'll catch you guys then. So if you like, click like. If you don't, don't. But don't forget, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, it's free. Okay? That way you'll get our latest updates and our posts and all the vlogs and vlogs that I'll be doing, and links etc. to various products I've used, such as this 4-way stretch from Harrison's Trim. There again, it just looks so nice. My son said it looks a bit more like a coach, or what was the other thing he said? My old workshop in the computer industry. That was all like this, like an office. But I kind of like it. We'll see, eh? Take care, guys.